On Wednesday, 5th October 2022, Young Volunteers for the Environment launched their first Banjul Climate Caravan at National Nutrition Agency Conference Center in Bakau to fight against climate injustice in the Gambia. Executive Director of Young Volunteers for the Environment YVE, John Bonge, said climate change is the biggest problem faced by the African continent. Therefore, the objective of the caravan is to help to amplify the voice of vulnerable communities affected adversely by climate change in both rural and urban areas.
Climate Caravan seek to organize mass mobilization of citizens and key stakeholders and local communities across the country, demonstrating solidarity between the climate and development movement and showing how everyone is affected by climate change and demanding leaders in authority to address the climate crisis in an unprecedented way. Through strong, broad, and diverse caravan mobilization ahead of the climate summit, we want to demonstrate that development organizations, climate movements, people, young and old, faith groups, and partners from around the country will stand together in solidarity. As a united front, we will illustrate how we cannot solve poverty and inequality without also solving climate change, which is a multifaceted issue affecting all sectors of development.
Fatim Jaha, a climate activist, highlighted the impact of climate crisis in which she said will affect the life and property of young people.
Young people's life will be threatened and they will be contracting disease and food supply will be significantly affected, resulting in food shortages and poor nutrition. Pollution will lead to the reduction in air quality, directly threatening cardiovascular and respiratory health. Young people's future and quality of life is at risk. Young people will experience worse mental health as a direct result of climate crisis, and this will more severely affect marginalized young people. This change will occur in the near future if no climate action is taken.
She added that the caravan will conduct intense advocacy on behalf of communities whose survival are threatened by climate change. Meanwhile, representative of Indigenous Society Fatu Ejan said urgent response is needed to fight against climate crisis which affect the people in the Gambia, especially the farmers.
As people of concerned citizens and advocates, we stand to defend of a global climate system that is safe for all humanity. We demand a country where our children and future generation are assured of fair and just opportunity for social and sustainability, employment, and healthy panel and prosperity. We came together in the need for an urgent response to the climate crisis in our nation, a response informed by the current impact of climate change, which have affected most families in the Gambia. The economic and social loss of climate impact on people, their rights, homes, food insecurity, and the ecosystem on which the demand cannot be ignored any longer.
Conference of Parties is a chance for global solidarity and cooperation to deliver a rigid loss and damage and bring justice to the most impacted countries. This year, the coup takes place in Africa and the outcome must mirror the needs of the continent. Reporting for N24, I am our MCC.